guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here for another week video. It's Thanksgiving week. Cameron got what I got, so if you watched the weekend video, you saw that I was like, hey, and I'm getting a little better, but now he's going, hey. So
she did this to me, guys.
Super great.
She gave me the virus.
The virus.
If you're new, this is Linda. I am Cameron. I usually don't sound like this, but some people like raspy voices, so who knows. Anyways, we're going to jump into what's sold in our online store. We sell on platforms like eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. Mostly on eBay, though we find items at garage sales, thrift stores, and estate sales. So we're going to show you Monday through Thursday sales. This first clip will be Monday, but stay tuned because you'll see Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as well. Our goal is to try to get $400 a day. How did we do?
So we came in at 10 sales on our main platform, eBay. We didn't have any activity on the other platforms. And we hit...
There was that one offer on Depop, I think. Remember you counted?
Oh, yeah. One offer. But we came in
Not
at
much still.
$4.15.
Depop is a lot of that, though. In our opinion, we get a lot of offers on Depop. A lot of them we accept.
But because they have to go back and accept it
they
again.
They don't always pay it, so...
Yeah.
Weird system. But what was the numbers again?
$4.15.
We made gold?
We did.
Wow, surprising.
We made gold. Yeah.
Not cool, bro. Not cool. Let's get into it. First up,
we have we got this for free. It's a genuine factory Kawasaki service repair manual from 2008. Sold for $80 shipped, going eBay International.
A friend from our church gave us a box of books, and he said, hey, if you can make some money off these, take them.
Nice. Then another one of our California Creations ready to paint items. This is the Stone Church number 97419, new sealed, sold for $35.
Maybe you can show them just because in case they don't know what we're talking about. I got 4 of these. We sold them before, but I got 4 at a thrift store the other day.
This is what the label looks like. So there's the California Creations right there on the bottom. They're just like these plaster pieces, and they have like it tells you like here,
some paint instructions,
like what to do, the coloring on the instructions. And then this is kind of like, you can see kind of the design on the stone right there.
But you obviously can do your own thing too. So a lot of people will take them and paint them in their own theme as they're building their own little village.
Match their village, yeah.
We have 2 more left. We sold the church and we sold something else. And then I think we have Hamden House. We have 2 of them left. And I paid $4 for each one. We've already sold 2 in about a couple weeks. So
that one sold for $35.
Yeah, they usually sell around Christmas time.
Then off a Pioneer Inno or Inno2, the INNO, we have the antenna headphones headset, sold for $25 shipped.
It's a satellite radio. We bought a whole box of it for $10. We've done really well. It had multiple docking stations with the actual unit. The unit doesn't even sell for that much, but the docking stations, the chargers, things like this, that stuff sells. And we still have, I think, 1 docking station left, so good stuff.
Then Christmas, this is a cute thing. This is a Kelly Toys Santa's Christmas Reindeer. This is Dancer. It's the 14-inch plush. I think I picked that one up somewhere.
I don't remember.
And that sold for just under $16 shipped.
Around Christmas time, so that's good.
Then that lot of comics we got that I was selling for one of my friends is we have the lot of 6 G.I. Joe ones. They're Marvel G.I. Joes, A Real American Hero, 34, 35, 38, 39, 40, and 41. And those sold for $34 shipped.
Yeah, we haven't really I'm just keeping track of all their sales. We have a lot left from that them giving them to us to sell. And we'll coordinate something with them on a payout later. So
then we got this pair of Star Trek Next Generation figures. We have Captain Picard and Riker. They're both 4.5-inch action figures in the box. The plastic has yellowed, obviously. The oxidation happens just because they're all older pieces, and that pair sold for just under $21 shipped.
Not a very valuable set.
Then on the car parts, we have a Nissan Fuse, sold for $9 shipped.
I was just admiring how much stuff we still have in there of these car parts. We've already sold over $1,000, and a lot of the sales are lower, but some are like 25, 30, 40 bucks, but a lot are more like 10 to 15. That's been pretty good.
Then
okay, go.
Then over the weekend we sold a Slavic Treasures Christmas ornament. They're hand-blown glass ornaments. This one is another one we sold. Over the weekend we sold a cocoon. This is the Sun Freeze Summer Winter Moon ornament.
So there's the sun version
on the one side, and then the moon on the other.
Can't really see it, hopefully.
Yeah, they're pretty shiny, but they're pretty cool. And this one actually is a pretty valuable one. This one did sell for just over $106 shipped.
What I'll say with these is there weren't a lot of comps when I bought them, but I had seen a couple that sold. We sold some right away. I forgot, what was that one that you already said it last video?
The parrot.
Macaw.
The macaw.
That's what it was called. The macaw sold pretty quickly, and I think we sold another one pretty quick, and then we've slowly been selling them. I have like 7 left in there. Maybe there might be one over here.
I don't remember what this one. Jolly Roger. Oh, it's a
That's
ship.
a ship, the pirate ship. So there's like 7 or 8 left. We've already made enough profit on all of them. They're going to be slow sellers, but they're cool. I like
We have
selling.
mostly like weird ones too. Not like we don't have reindeer and Santa
We have
and
a
snowmen.
computer. It's
Yeah,
a
like with the weird
computer.
stuff. Like when you go to Hobby Lobby and you walk through the aisle of like all the ornaments, and they have every kind of ornament you could ever want, and it's like weird stuff. But that's the stuff that nobody bought in the beginning, and then now it's the stuff that's worth something.
And there, when I went there, they had a bunch. They were all like $5 to $8, but they had a bunch of like Santas and snowmen. And I looked it up, and I'm like, they're just not selling, or they're selling for like $20. So like, if I could have got them for like a couple bucks, I would have bought them all because they would have sold, or lotted them up. But for $5 and $8, I just basically went through and bought all the unique ones. Some of them had comp, some had nothing. Like the computer, there was no comp. But I was like, maybe that means it's rare. I don't know, but it hasn't sold. The pirate ship's pretty cool. It's like a pirate, I think, like a face of a pirate too.
I mean, you gotta be
Might be a
decorating
clown.
like
I don't even
specifically to
know.
get like these specific ornaments, though. Like the sun and the moon one, that makes sense. You
The
know,
macaw was actually pretty. It was a good looking
that one's
one.
cool. Like a lot of people are doing like more colorful trees now, but like a computer one, that's like,
Or the
oh, you get it for
cocoon.
like your nerdy friend or something.
The
But, like,
cocoon
the
didn't
cocoon
even
looked weird.
Yeah, it didn't even look cool. Like this one actually looks nice.
Yeah, the cocoon
And the
is
macaw,
kinda
like I
freaky.
said, and the pirate ship is pretty cool. But
Yeah, but like you gotta be specific on your decorations to go with items that are like these. So.
yeah. So I'm not saying you should pick them up, but if you see them and you find some unique ones, maybe worth it.
Then another dog buy. We have another one of our waterproof dog collars by Create Trail, new with tags, medium, sold for $19 shipped,
These are
going
supposed to be
eBay International.
supposed to be stink free, I think, because I guess when they get wet, they don't get like nasty. So it's like waterproof and stink free, which when I looked them up was like a pretty good selling point apparently. So this particular collar,
Especially if dogs in the water.
yeah, we sold a couple different ones, the same collar, different sizes. So this does sell pretty well.
Then from our local Angel View, we picked up the War Ken Burns PBS DVD set from 2007, sold for $20 shipped.
It was great because I got a bunch of DVDs that day when it was raining, and we just sold one this weekend. I forgot what it was. That complete series of what's that guy's name? McQueen, not Lightning McQueen. What is his name? I'm losing it, guys. I don't feel like it.
He's got this.
Don't say it.
Not the children.
Steve McQueen. It's the Steve McQueen.
It was Wanted, Dead or Alive.
Steve McQueen, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Still got it, barely.
And
So-
also from 2007.
Yeah, so I got the guy that whoever
weird.
donated these had a bunch of sealed series and like PBS stuff, and
2007.
yeah, and they were like they wanted $3 a piece, $4 a piece. I was like, boom, I just was scanning, easy money. So
Right before the recession.
right before the housing crisis, yes, 2008. I was just graduating then from high school.
I was in 8th grade.
Okay, pervert. Okay,
It sounds weird
grave
when we
digger.
say it when we're in, you know,
Or
when we
not
say
gold-
it by
gold- not grave
our
digger, gold digger.
when we say it by our ages, by our grades when we were in school, but
We're 5 years apart, so when you look at it like that, it's a crime.
we didn't meet until we were older.
Yeah, we were both adults, just to let the record show. So it was on the up and up, not like some people that we know. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next clip with what sells on Tuesday. Back with sales for Tuesday. How did we do?
Like the glare. Good. We had a good day today. Yesterday we did make it into the 400, which was good. We actually did 415 or something like that. And now today we did even better. We came in at 12 sales across 2 of our platforms. So we did hit 1 extra platform for $690.
Ow.
So
There's
really
some big
good.
ones here. Let's get into it.
We'll start on Poshmark. We have those Dawn Joy Iceman things. They're the therapy things you wrap around like knees or elbows or whatever. you can't sell certain ones on eBay because it's considered like a medical device. You have to have a prescription for it. So we part it out, and then sometimes if it goes on there, Cameron will be okay, but other times we just put it on like Poshmark, Mercari, the other ones, because it can go. So this one did sell on, this is the Iceman 3, the clear ice therapy one. So this is the replacement pad, so it fills in with the cold in there, and that's what you wrap around. And that one did sell for $40 plus the buyer paid shipping on Poshmark.
With regard to the prescription, no prescription stuff, if it says RX on it, supposedly that means no go at all.
Prescription.
I sell the parts as replacement ones, usually because if someone has it, they're buying a replacement part, and I almost predominantly sell things on Poshmark now. We used to list on Mercari, but I had a couple of things where they took it down. So pretty much any medical stuff that, even if it doesn't have prescription, if I'm just a little bit worried about it for whatever reason, because we've had stuff non-prescription that eBay's taken down before, and everybody else is listing them. It's not a prescription item, but because it's in the medical field, the algorithm just catches it and takes it down.
Yeah.
You don't get in trouble. It just says, hey, we found this. We wanted to let you know. So it's not even worth it for me to do that. So I just put everything on Posh, and that's where I put this.
I do not remember to relist it and do
yeah,
that.
I don't recommend buying a bunch of medical stuff unless you know where you can sell it and it sells well. This is a Don Joy. We part them out. They do sell, but it's very slow. So we just sold a piece the other day for it, actually, the wrap.
Yeah.
And we sold one for a Vital wrap too. So I will pick them up and usually have one on hand, and then I'll part it out slowly. But I don't find them that often, no. So yeah. But I'm happy. $40 for that. I paid $15 for the unit. We already sold the hose, I think, and I think we sold another piece already. So we're probably over $100 or almost $100 in. So that's great.
Super cool. Then we go over to eBay.
My voice
and
is still rough.
Yeah.
Oh, also real quick, Poshmark is killing it as of the other platforms. eBay is still the best, but of the other platforms, Mercari, Posh, and Depop, Posh is the one that's making most of the sales. Mercari is next, and then Depop is just behind Mercari. And Mercari, oddly enough, gets the most listings. Of all the stuff I cross-post, most of it goes to Mercari. Second most to Posh. Depop gets the least. And yet Depop is almost caught up to Mercari, and Poshmark is actually passed.
Well, Depop is clothes only, right?
Clothes, shoes, accessories, stuff like that, or kind of like what the kids would want, I guess. Stuff like that. I listed some plush over there and stuff too, I think, just to see, because you can. Mercari pretty much gets everything, even bigger stuff, because I can put the high shipping price on there. So that's what I'll do for even bigger stuff, because I can put the high shipping. Where on Posh, I don't want to put too heavy of stuff there.
Yeah,
because then we get charged.
That additional charge is a lot more than the $6.
Right, and it's more than we would pay on eBay. Like, we're not getting a great rate on it.
Yeah.
Once it gets that high, I can't control it. So I want to be careful with the bigger stuff. So just little thing. Shout out to Poshmark. You're doing well. Next.
We start on eBay with this vintage Barbie movie date number 933. It's the blue and white striped sundress.
Yep.
From 1962 to 63.
Plastic hanger.
Super cute. And that one did sell for $20 plus the buyer paid international shipping because it is going eBay International.
And that's from our little Barbie and Ken. Mostly Ken vintage clothes I got for $20.
60s and 70s.
It's been very fun to sell them, actually, even though I don't like Barbies, but selling the clothes has just been pretty cool, especially the Ken doll, little Ken doll shirts and stuff. So I just like making money. I like learning stuff I never have sold before too. That's always fun.
That's true.
This is a waste of our time, but we're going to show you.
Fantasy Genesis, a creativity game for fantasy artists. Sold for $6.79. Free shipping, so it's $4.74 to ship it.
Plus the poly mailer that we have or whatever, the bubble mailer is probably 15 cents. Plus fees, we might make $1. Maybe. And this is from a bulk, it's from a big bulk buy, I know that. So I didn't pay probably anything for it, 10 cents maybe, but still. Definitely not worth it. It's an old listing, happy to see it go.
Very much
but this
so.
is worth it.
Over from our local interview, Cameron picked up a bunch of vintage Disney and California Adventures license plate.
We have one more left.
A Disney one?
This one here.
Oh yeah, that one, the flyer one.
One.
But we had like California Adventure. This is the opening of California Adventure, coming soon in 2001. That's a pretty cool one. Yeah. And so we have a few of those. So that one did sell for $42 and some change shipped.
We paid $2 to $4 for each one. We sold a bunch of them. I probably bought 12, and we're down to these last two.
Yeah, there were some cool ones.
Yeah, and they were actually selling better than the license plates. They had a bunch of license plates there that were $5 each, and they weren't selling at all. But the frames, and I deduced that that's because people might put them over their actual license plate, where the license plate ones they can't really use if you have to have an actual California plate or whatever. So
then Cameron got some Harley pieces over the after yesterday. Was it
You sold
yesterday or the
them.
weekend? Weekend we sold the
Was
filter
it
thing.
weekend? No, it was yesterday. You packed
Did
it.
I pack it yesterday?
I don't remember. I didn't pack it.
No, it was with the antlers, so I packed it on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Well, technically Monday.
Yeah.
But I did pack it. But
It was a Harley piece.
it was a Harley
same
base. It was a filter thing. But this is the black projector style 7-inch headlight, LED headlight. And that did sell for $200 shipped.
The guy said everything worked. Obviously, I don't have a Harley to hook this up to. These were all takeoffs. This is our daughter down here. Just
her hand. She's like the thing off of Wednesday. Say hi. Looking like a ragamuffin.
Yeah. So he said they all work. They're all pull-offs where he put aftermarket pieces on that he wanted to style his Harley. So everything we've sold so far has worked, but we're down. We just sold that piece and this piece, and it sold for how much?
$200.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll be good. It is breakable, so we got to get it packed up.
That's gonna be fun.
But we'll take his word.
It's crazy.
I only spent $25 for everything, so if it all checks out, this is gonna be like $400+ in Harley stuff for $25.
The bulbs in there. It's like
it looks cool. Freaky. It looks like what would we call I want to say sci-fi, but
yeah, it looks sci-fi. Like you would put it like
or like from the future.
Yeah, thing's crazy. And in there it says Harley Davidson. Like it's got it printed in between the light things.
Very cool.
That's crazy. Then another one of our Chevy parts sold. This is the front grill emblem. Sold for $48 shipped. Pick those up at Angel View. Cameron got a bunch of them. Then out of our car parts, we have a Nissan rod clip. Sold for $10 and some change. Then we have a vintage Iron Maiden t-shirt. Possible 2000s. Got a possible Delta tag.
The tag is like really, you can't really see. It's like part of a tag.
It says Killers on there. I don't know if that was an album or a song or something. It is a size small, and because it's older, it probably isn't like a small.
It's a vintage small.
It's vintage small. Which is sad to say because that's 2000s. That's vintage, but
we're chunkier now.
We're chunkier. But that piece did sell for $69 shipped.
Yeah, I don't even know what I paid for that, but it's been up for a little while. So
yeah, we can tell by the background it's been up. Plus the style of bag. When we first moved in here.
Yep.
Then Cameron got.
Go.
Then Cameron got this for free. I don't know where.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. The suite next to our church was clearing out their stuff. Oh. And they had a bunch of phones. We already sold one set of phones, and in there was also this piece. It's a
Bogan FMR FM receiver for background or telephone on-hold music with the antenna. So you would hook it up so that all your phones would have like the radio playing on hold music. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So
that's a cool piece.
Yeah,
we don't know if it works.
I plugged it in and it powers up. That's all I can say.
The light turns on.
Listed it and it sold.
It sold for $22.50 shipped. Then you guys know over Camp 2025, I picked up a bunch of Mariposa aluminum pieces, and there was a whole bag of napkin setters or napkin weights. This person came through and purchased the skis and the horseshoe for a total of $45 shipped.
They were like $25 on sale for 10% off or something like that.
Yeah, and I bought the whole thing for $60. That was the sleigh you guys saw. We sold for $70, and then all these napkin weights are selling anywhere from $20 to $25. And
we sold 8 of them, I think.
8 of them.
This is the 8th one, and then there's a couple left. So.
I have some round bowls that are look like ornaments, and some leaves and a heart.
And there's one Easter thing. I just don't remember what it is.
I know we have a little egg.
And there's something else Easter, and then she's got leaves. So there's probably a good couple $100 worth of stuff still, and she's already sold probably 230 maybe. I don't know. That's just a rough estimate. I'm keeping track of that, all the buys that we have from that thing, but she's already made her money back for sure. So it was a really good buy, and they've actually sold pretty quickly. Yeah. Pretty quick too.
Then this is huge. That's a giant piece right here.
The big puffer.
It's a puffer jacket. It's a Green Bay Packers NFL Reebok Pro Line vintage 90s puffer coat. Winter jacket. It has the spell out of Packers right on the side. It's actually a size medium. It's in pretty good shape. Even the whites.
Stains, but...
The whites aren't too bad. They're still cream colored. But that did sell for $55 shipped.
Paid $5 for that.
And last but not least, we have this Denon AVR 1513 5.1 HDMI home theater surround sound system. It is supposedly tested and working. Cameron tested to the best of his ability.
There's like some screw in it. It was very sharp.
Cameron almost hurt
I
himself.
think I stabbed myself a little bit.
He stabbed himself a little bit.
I did actually test this one. I hooked this one up to a bunch of stuff, and it did work. So I paid $10 for it, 10 or 15.
Comes with the original remote. Original remote, and it did sell for $75 and some change. Free shipping. It's going far. Unfortunately, Connecticut, but
I honestly thought it was worth a little bit more when I got it, and I was like, "Oh, it works and everything," but it really wasn't. It's big, but we'll be able to ship it probably for $25. I'm thinking something like that. So that'll be like $40 in. We'll probably make like 20 something bucks, more than double. So I'll be happy with that. Would I pick it up again for that price? I'm not sure. Maybe. But yeah, it's a good brand. The remotes by themselves can sell for...
That's Denon. Denon.
Yeah,
Denon.
they can sell pretty well. So
Denon.
that's all we got. We got to get this packed up and out of here, and then we'll be...
Denon.
It's different. And Tori wants to say goodbye.
She should say goodnight. So
Look,
she
your
can go to
hair's all
bed.
crazy.
Looking like a troll doll.
Say we'll see you in a second
I used to get your tongue out.
with what sells on Wednesday.
Get your tongue out.
We always do that.
Always have
One
to
day
tongue.
she might be here doing some packing.
Yep.
We train her up well. Anyways, we'll be back in a second with Sales Wednesday. Back with Sales for Wednesday. This is our second time slotting in because we didn't hit record.
No, it wasn't a we.
It's the royal we. How did we do?
We did good. So it is the day before Thanksgiving. We still did good on our sales. We actually had quite a good number today. I didn't know if it was going to be. Obviously, tomorrow's going to be a little slow. But then again,
Or
people
is it?
eat and then they sit on their phones. And then they buy stuff.
Some people don't
Because I know
celebrate
that's what I do.
Thanksgiving.
That too.
There might be a few people that like just buying like crazy.
That's true.
Also, the Black Friday starts. You know, some people Black Friday starts on like Thursday. I don't know how it changed, but
I don't
start
know.
buying.
I don't know if eBay's sending out an e-coupon. We're not sending out a coupon. Just our regular sales. But
The good news is we had good sales considering the holiday. And I'm feeling slightly better, but don't sound it, but I do feel slightly better.
he got up and moved around. You know how like when you get sick and then like if you lay down the whole time then you feel yucky, but as soon as you get up and start moving, it like feels like everything starts moving around. That's how he is today because we were putting up lights. So feels better.
Yep.
Helped yesterday too.
Yep.
So anyways, back to sales.
How do we do?
We had 15 sales across 2 of our platforms for just under $4.90. So we are making goal all 3 days so far. So that is good. So we start off on Poshmark again. She's really been coming through for us. We have a Braun Espresso Master Replacement glass carafe and lid. It is rolled up in bubble wrap, so I'll show you which one it is. That one right there, just a glass carafe. And that one did sell for $20 plus the buyer paid shipping.
This is off a unit that we sold and the guy said didn't work. It was a brand new open box. So
We're not really sure.
we were parting out all the pieces that we did have like this. So that was good. Next.
Then we go over to eBay. We start off with this. Did you get a bunch of these?
Mm-hmm.
So off of Whatnot, you're still not in your ear. There you go.
Oh my gosh, how can people see this right now?
These look like safety glasses.
Look like, yeah, look, okay, so I'm going to do my first carpentry class.
That's kind of what this looks like. But
Because I can barely see.
Cameron got these off of Whatnot. How many did you get?
20?
20 pairs of
18, something like that?
glasses. We don't sell them for the lenses. For the lenses, we sell them for the frames.
Because you can't, because of prescription.
Yeah, because of prescription. So you don't ever do that.
Unless it's sunglasses, just
Yeah.
regular.
So these are Sean John black and gold frames. Obviously, they don't have the gold on the bottom, or is it on the bottom? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the gold you can't really tell it's on there,
here.
but it's on the bottom. And those did sell for $25 and some.
Paid like $3 or $4 per glasses in there. There were some Ray-Bans, there was some Coach, there was some Lily Pulitzer, some other brands too. Kate Spade. So I was like $3 or $4. I bought them in a lot on Whatnot, and I'm not gonna. The guy had a bunch, but I was like, I'm just gonna try one lot and see how we do. This is the first one to sell. So,
See how it goes.
though I bought a bunch of DVDs on Whatnot yesterday, 2 days ago.
Who's that one guy you watch that does all the eyeglasses all the time?
J Ride Flips.
Yeah.
He sells a lot of glasses.
Cameron watches him so that we can see. Because
He's
he pulls a lot of frames.
Yeah, he
It's
has
crazy.
a lot of frames and a lot of remotes, and I like selling remotes too. So
Then out of our dog buy, we have a Top Paw dog puffer jacket. It's green with blue polka dots, dark blue polka dots, and a size large. Sold for $15 and some change.
cool thing is the puffers are starting to sell. We need to get rid of them.
Getting gold. Then we've got
Dogs need
Kirby's
'em.
Epic yarn for We was sold for $21 shipped complete. Then this
Ooh, my
one's
favorite
super
piece.
cute. Okay, so Cameron has been finding are these are cross stitch pieces or needlepoint?
Yeah, I think I don't know.
No, they're cross stitch. I think they're cross stitch pieces. So it's that piece where it's a plastic piece, and then you put the yarn through it and through it and through it to make a design. This person made, oh gosh, there's 5 pieces. Are we gonna be able to hold them all? This person made these adorable set. Look at this, guys. It's a full train with wheels and like the inside.
Really
okay, that's
quality.
the material I mean, guys, is that stuff. And look at the caboose. It's so adorable. It's even got like the scalloped trim on it and stuff.
This is about the same quality of the train I made for my son's, helped him make for his history lesson.
It's not, but
it was pretty good. We got an A, both of us.
Yeah,
mainly me.
But it's so cute. Look, it's even got like the little back piece right here where people stand on in the caboose.
And you like hook it in there.
And yeah, they can hook on and stuff. It's so cute, guys. It is so cute. It is adorable.
I paid $5 or $8 for this. I had to have it. I could not leave it. And if no one else wanted it, I would keep it forever.
Yeah, because it's just
it's adorable. But I got an offer today. I had it listed for like $70 or $80. Really
70.
High, 70. It was high, listen. And someone came through with an offer that I said, you know what? If you love it and you're willing to pay that much, it was on sale for 60 something.
And it's Christmas.
I'm like, I gotta let you have it because you appreciate the beauty. And it sold for
$45 shipped.
It's just one of those pieces that I just love. I love it.
He's been finding, when we found we found the tissue boxes before. And
tissue covers.
There was that Santa one where it was the house. Mm-hmm. It had Santa on. It was a tissue box.
There's some cool like Halloween houses that the people have made with these, like haunted houses looking.
Those ones are cool.
Mm-hmm. So you can find them. So
they're different. They're obviously not they're not fast sellers because it's obviously a specific kind of person who wants this.
But now that
isn't going to make it themselves.
You wish you could have it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It's a different kind of train because you've got the ones where it's made out of wood or something, but this one
is a little loose.
I don't think it hooks on anything. It's the ladder.
That makes sense. Either way, this is awesome. Will you ever find one? I don't know, but now you know.
Well, that's very specific. I don't know if they had a kit for that or what, but
if they didn't, that person is just very talented.
That's so cool.
And then there's this, which is another cool story.
It's a Cobra 148 GTL 40 channel CB radio, untested, made in Taiwan, sold for $140 shipped.
Untested, paid $15. Crazy thing is, I bought this from a guy who walks around our neighborhood with CB radios and just listens in on stuff, like walkies and stuff. And he was selling some of his stuff, and he had another one, a newer one. He goes, yeah, I want $150 for that. And I was like, I'm looking up, I'm like, oh, it's only worth 100 used. He goes, well, it's brand new. And I was like, well, it's not. It's open and it's got some scuff, so it's used. And I politely said it, and he goes, well, it's still worth about $150 used. And I was like, actually, I'm a reseller. I looked it up. It sells for like 100 used. So, because would you want it for 100? I was like, no, I'm a reseller, so I wouldn't be able to buy it. And so I ended up buying this, and he goes, yeah, that's not worth that much. I'll sell it for 15. I was like, okay. Sure.
I love people.
So this is the same guy who goes to our mail place and harasses the ladies there because there's a package that they have that doesn't have his name on it, but it has his box number. I learned the story. And he complained because, well, he said, it's my box number, even though it has a different name as the thing. He goes, I should get it because it's in my box number. They said, well, no, we can't because the name doesn't match. It could be a different box number. I don't know. We need at least verified. Are you shipping something? He said, yes, I'm shipping a gaming chair. And he said, you're going to give me the package. And they said, well, can you prove that you have tracking showing that this is your package? If it matches up in your system, we'll release it to you. But we can't now because the names, it was completely different names. It wasn't like the last name matched, and it was like totally different names. So he was throwing a fit. And he goes, I'm going to report you, and this is mail theft. They're like, no, we're trying to make sure we don't give out someone else's mail.
Yeah.
And the tracking he had did not match. So he said, well, maybe it's from Amazon because it came from Amazon and it was supposed to come from eBay. He bought on eBay. And obviously the person later found out it was his package. It was drop shipped, and they didn't adjust the name. The name was the drop shipper's name with the address of the post office box. So later he contacted the seller. The seller confirmed the tracking was right and sent him a thing, and then he went back and picked it up. But he was a real friendly guy. So that story happened after I bought the Cobra stuff. So I was like, you know what? Now I'm really glad I got this deal off you because you are not a friendly dude. So yeah, that's the story. People just need to chill. There's no need to throw a fuss about something because your gaming chair came in. Anyways.
Next up, off the Presto salad shooter, we have the replacement food guide pusher, sold for $11 shipped. Then off of the, is it Jemmy or Gemmy?
Gemmy sounds weird. Okay. Jemmy sounds better.
The Jemmy Dancing Douglas Fir Talking Sea and Christmas Tree. We have the hat. There it is. That's the hat, guys.
The crazy thing is this little guy sells. It's like a tree and he dances and sings.
You guys have seen him before. He's like yay big, and he looks kind of creepy with his eyes open. Yeah.
Every time I get one, they never work. So I don't buy them anymore, but I bought one for $2. I bought it for $2 because it was cheap enough, and I'm like, well, we'll take a chance. And of course, it didn't work. So I sold this piece for
$10 shipped.
And then I have the power core, which is selling for like $15. So I'm gonna make my money back, but
and someone's got to sew this back on, guys.
Every time I buy one though, I think I bought 3, and every one of them didn't work. And I've sold this like a little top part of the tree. Or something I've sold that. It actually does fit on your little,
Fits
pretty
on
well.
My braid perfect. Like a little elf.
Well, you kind of are a little elf here. You're just sending out packages to people and making their wishes come true.
My goodness.
And I'm a big fat elf.
Well, there's always Santa.
See what you did there? Kind of nice and chunky, and I like cookies.
He's not jolly, though.
Not jolly enough.
No.
Especially when you're
Fat
sick.
people are jolly.
I'm a grumpy jolly Santa.
So like a troll.
I'm like a Scrooge.
Christmas troll.
No, I'm just tired and I don't feel good.
All the time. Troll.
Forever.
Next up.
Perpetually.
We got a Barbie. This is the Mattel Angel Princess African American Barbie doll, new in box.
This is when we got all the
Super
African American Barbie dolls, and they're so, some of these were so cool looking.
I love that dress. It is
just and like
good thing Tori didn't see this one because she probably would have stolen it.
I will say that we found that the African American dolls did sell a lot better.
Because you can't get them because nobody bought them.
And I bought them from one person who had they were selling their daughter's collection, and I paid 10 or 15 each. I don't remember.
Those wings are actually her wings, guys, not just printed on there. Those are the wings that go with her.
So I'm probably in it for 10 to 15. I think it's 10. And we bought like, I don't know, 12 to 14 of them. And we sold most of them though. This is one of our last ones.
You can really make her fly.
I don't think that she can fly. But
it says that on the box.
Yeah, I know, but some dreams don't come true. $10.
Sold for 31 and some change.
So that is great for that one. But most of them were like, we sold some for 10 into like 50, 60, $80. So I bought a bunch of them. Yeah. Super nice family I bought from before too.
Well, plus they didn't make as many of them either. For every one African American doll, they made 12 white dolls.
Probably.
So they're harder to find.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
So they're like 90s ones, 2000s. Nice.
Yeah. A DAC Technologies firearm safety device sold for 12 and some change.
That's just a weird thing, but it sold.
Then Marvel Superhero Squad Infinity Gauntlet for Wii sold for $10 shipped. Oh, this one's
awesome.
Cool.
This is the best stocking, one of the best ones we ever sold.
I'm gonna show you guys. So Cameron got those vintage garden flags. This is
stocking.
one.
I said it's the best stocking. It is.
It is a stocking because it's actually a stocking, guys. There it is.
But it's a flag.
It's a flag, so it hooks in right here, and then you have the stocking. It says Merry Christmas, and it's got gifts and stuff in it. It is super cool. And
I've never seen one like this for the Christmas. I paid $30 for all of them at the estate sale. They had some really good ones. Some of them had some damage. There were 2 that I had to throw away. There's some nice ones in here.
There's some cute ones.
I really like this.
We like that
Ladybug one.
It's so cute.
But
it's got like that burlap kind of feel to it.
Oh,
the Valentine's one is nice too. The Valentine's one is that one. It looks like an invitation, then it comes down to a scalloped heart.
So there's some cool ones in there. There was a witch one we sold the other day that already sold. Was that yesterday? I don't know.
That's the one that hung by her hand, so it looks like she was like...
But there's a Thanksgiving one I had to throw away, and then there was a nice Easter one, but it has a little bit of damage, but I still sold it because it's realistic. It's really cool. There's also like a Snoopy one. This one was pretty cool too. Sandals. The sandals.
These ones have the 3D too because they have the embellishments on them.
And like there's a Snoopy.
The Snoopy Valentine one.
Yep. This one has a little bit of wear though, so we'll see about that. But I paid $30 for all of them. Oh, the Easter one is cool.
Oh, that one. Does it hang them by the bunny's ears? Yeah. That one hangs by the bunny's ears.
I haven't listed these ones yet because I'm kind of holding off. I think till after Christmas. Yeah. So that way, we run sales like
months. This one's only single-sided though. Well, the back side has his butt. It's got his tail, but it doesn't have like. It's not like where it matches.
So $30, but we've already sold one for 19, and then we sold. This is my best-selling flag ever that was used.
Sold for $25 shipped.
You still got your Santa hat on.
I know I do.
You're doing well. Too bad we're not. We shouldn't even be selling it.
I
We should
know.
do a little cute Santa hat
I
during
need
our
a cute
Christmas
one just
videos.
to stick on my braid. It just.
Oh no, just for like
sits
on your
there.
whole head during Christmas time.
I want to get an orange hat.
I don't think Santa's hats were ever orange,
I'm
but
not Santa.
you're not. I know that, but okay.
Oh, the $400 sweats by Crooks and Castles. It's a men's graphic hoodie, size 3XL. It's got like Medusa on it, and it sold for $25 shipped.
Crooks and Castle don't sell super well, but there's some like Medusa ones that sell a little better. So
Then we have the front park or turn lamps off of GMC Sierra Yukon things, the parking signals. So sold for $34
they're like
shipped.
kind of like, what are they called?
Yucky.
Yeah, they're not the best. They came with some other GM stuff that actually sold better, and those were just a part of it. So I listed them.
Then last out of the $400 sweats by as well, we have these Nike Air Fleece sweatpants, men's XL in black, sold for $32 and some change.
Hopefully I pulled the right ones. I think I did. It looked like that.
It looks like that.
2 sweat sales. Nice. That buy's actually doing pretty well. Linda, she doesn't like clothing, but it's moving. So that's all we got. We gotta get packed up, and we'll see you in the next clip with what sells. Thursday. There will not be a hack because it's gonna get packed.
Yeah.
Back with sales for Thursday. How did we do?
I told you just like 2 seconds ago that I was a little like, we might get the sales, we might not, just because people might shop, people might not shop. And we did almost get the sales. So we came in at 10 sales on our main platform, eBay, for just over $360. So we were close.
Yeah, I'll take it on a holiday. Can't complain.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Especially not on a day you're supposed to be thankful.
Right.
That
That'll be
would
very
not be
not
good.
good. And if you are watching this, our videos are a month or so behind. So just so everyone knows.
So right now you'll be
it's
going,
Christmas
it's
time.
Christmas.
It's just because we are busy and we're trying to, I edit videos as fast as I can, and it usually stays about a month or so, a little over a month behind.
Unless you want to take over editing our videos for free, then we can keep up.
Yeah. But I like to show you guys there's a lot of good information here. Maybe one day we'll be caught up when we have vacations and stuff, because we may, usually because we use the whole vacation as one video instead of, well, yeah, videos. So hang out with the kids too much. Anyways, just don't complain about it, because if you do, you can find someone else to watch.
Ooh, sassy.
No, it's just like people sometimes were like, "Why aren't you up to date?" It's like I have 2 jobs, we have kids, church. We're doing our best, man, to stay on top. Videos are like, and we don't make that much money from YouTube. Not to complain, but it's not like this is a part of our business where we put all of our time into.
Yeah,
you know?
we're not like the other guys.
I have to edit every. I mean, if there's times I just can't get to it, I can't get to it. You know, just what it is. So there we go. Back to the normal programming. First item.
Out of the $400 sweats buy, we have an Under Armour fleece shorts, size 3XL. They're great. They have the little logo on them, and those sold for $23 and
these
some
are like
change.
long. These would be like capris for men.
Like crew.
Yeah, they're like.
They're the long ones, guys.
They're big.
Yeah.
This is from the 4-hour sweats buy, which keeps on producing, and I have another batch of stuff being washed from that buy right now because I'm like, I got to keep going. 1, because we're clearing out space where this is going, but 2, it's also this time of year. This is the colder time. We have a lot of sweats, hoodies. We got to.
Now's the time.
Yeah, to get it listed.
So 23 and some change, free shipping. Then the $700 manual buy, we have a Honda Prelude 1979 tune-up shop manual, sold for 23 and some change. Is going eBay International. Then, out of the medallion buy, we have a vintage 1952 The Bible in Pictures hardcover, over 1,000 illustrations in there, sold for 13 and some change.
Pretty good selling book. Yep.
Then, Baseball, a film by Ken Burns on DVD, got that at our local Angel View, sold for $21 shipped.
That was when I bought all those like sealed war sets and stuff. Like we sold the war one by Burns and all. So this is another one. They had a lot of Ken Burns stuff, but I think I paid $5 for that one.
Cool. Then, Le Naze di Figaro.
Sounds good to me.
Wiener Philharmonic.
Nope, that's where you went wrong. You can't be Wiener. Weiner.
Weiner Philharmonic.
It's not Wiener.
DVD sold for 8 and some change shipped. Then you guys saw one of these before. It's a Jim Shore Nativity Angel. It's from 2005. It's our Star Shall Guide Us. Cameron had 2 of these.
Slightly different.
They're slightly different. I think it was the back. This one has more of the reds and stuff on
I
it.
said the last one was from my neighbor. This one's actually from my neighbor. The other one was one I've been listed. But a crazy story. We sold it on Mercari, and Linda can kind of recap, I think, what happened. Because it is kind of, I was proud of Mercari. I was happy with Mercari.
So we sold it on Mercari, and the buyer got it and said it got damaged. She sent pictures of it, and the wing had broken off. And so with Mercari, the way it works is they handle all the claims part of it. So when you ship an item through them, they have a shipping guarantee, it's something guarantee. It's their ship and protect guarantee or something like that. And so when you ship with them, you're protected. So the item got to them. They said it was not a fault of ours. They refunded the buyer, and then also did not dock us any credits because it was the ship and protect guarantee from Mercari that if something breaks during transit and it's not the fault of you guys, like. And the thing is, they didn't even like look at packaging or anything. They just looked at the picture.
And they asked for our opinion. What do we think? And we just said, oh, it must. We didn't even know. We just said, oh, it broke. And we were thinking they were going to charge us. Like we just said, oh, it looks like it broke.
And we wanted to see how a Mercari thing would go. So I literally put it in the message. I said, "What's your opinion?" I said, "We as the seller agree that the item did break during transit. Unfortunately, even though we wrapped it very nicely, there was nothing we could do about it. And the box was mangled. This thing was destroyed." And so for it to only have the wing broken is kind of sad, but yeah, so then they just sent us an email, said you guys are good, this won't affect you, you have this, we gave her credit, all good to go. So it's one of the better platforms to sell with in regards to a claim, because Mercari does offer a protection where you wouldn't have to file a claim.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was happy with that. We've had one other issue on Mercari. We've had a couple of returns, and they just went through. But we had one where we sold this thing, and I put that it was a griffin or something, and it wasn't a griffin. But that's from the stain stick. So, not on that.
You're going to wash it.
You don't wash the silk.
Yes, you do.
Not like that. Anyways, I put on there, I'm like, well, no, this is what everyone calls it. If you look it up, this is what it's called. But I guess it wasn't a griffin by definition or something. I don't know. It was some animal mythical. The person's like, well, I would never bought it. And then Mercari said, well, no, it's clearly visible what it is in the pictures. Like, if you look at it, you could see why did you buy it if you looked at it, you know? Because one of the keywords was like griffin or something, or griffin-like or something like that. So, and Mercari said, nope, you have to keep it. And the person was not happy. But I was going to just let them return it. I was like, it's okay if they return it, whatever.
It kind of gives you a better idea that it feels like real people are checking out these things in comparison to AI.
Yeah. And of course, that one was a couple months, not a couple years ago, probably not months. Yeah.
So,
but anyway,
who knows now? But yeah. So that's all for $45 shipped.
Even though Mercari hasn't had a sale in forever, so I'm not sure what's going on. Next.
My favorite intermissions. Victor Borges' Lives of the Musical Greats. Sold for $29 and some change.
Older
going
listing,
eBay
too.
International out of the Rock and Roll buy.
That's an older listing, and it just came through, so that's good.
Then from our local Salvation Army, we got this men's Carhartt plaid flannel. It's a very heavy, thick one. It's that red and black. I don't think this is buffalo plaid because it has the white in it.
No,
but it's just plaid, and that sold for $34.
4XL.
4XL. That's a nice size.
I paid $5 for that too. So
then we sold a club, even though we're not in golf season. We got a Callaway X20 sand wedge. It's a right-handed graphite woman's club. It's a flex 45 grams.
It's a woman's flex low kick. 45 grams is the weight of the shaft.
Yeah. There's a lot of things in here. Picked that up at our local Salvation Army, and it sold for $45.
That's from the bag.
The bag buy, and that one is going eBay International.
And so, look out for sand wedges.
Somebody's still golfing.
Yeah, sand wedges, pitching wedges, and most good brands will have a lot of value. People lose those.
Those are the ones you end up in the water.
Or you left it at the sand. You hit the thing, you put it down or something. You're like, yeah, and you just leave it there.
Got it out of the sand. You got too excited. Makes sense. Then last but not least, out of the $400 sweats buy, we have a Champion all over print reverse weave hoodie, 2XL, sold for $23 and some change.
This would have sold better, but it's got a stain on it. There's like a...
right at the bottom.
Right there. And I couldn't get it out. And I looked at... There were some for like 30-something for one without a stain, so I was like... And you can really notice it when it's... Because of the color, like when you actually have it out, you can just see it. It's right in the front.
It's kind of brown, yeah.
Yeah, so I listed it cheaper, but it sold. So happy with that. I will say a lot of the stuff from the $4 sweat spy did have some stains. A lot of them have come out. You can tell they've never been washed before because the stain came right out. And then some did not, depending on the color or whatever.
Or what it was.
Yeah.
Some stains don't come out very easy, guys.
We're happy with it. That buys been. If I could sell a couple of these every day, every video, that'd be great. So that's it. Thanks for watching. That's all we have. We'll be back in the next video with what sells this weekend. Hopefully with some cool stuff. Bye-bye.